Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Mike Cho, a physical therapist. Hey, I'm here with Zach today. We'll be back in a few seconds, okay? All right, we are back here. We are here. What is this restaurant again, Zach?
We're at Tom's Pizza and
Oh,
Steakhouse.
shout out to Tom's Pizza and Steakhouse. But we are here today. We just finished our meeting with Alzheimer's Tennessee, and I'm here with obviously with Zach, the amazing Zach from Thriving at Home, and we just wanted to ask him who he is, what does he do, what is specifically Thriving at Home, and stuff like that. So, can you please tell us again who you are, man?
Yeah, so I'm Zach Bell with Thriving at Home Senior Care. So we do in-home caregiving services. We cover most of Western Tennessee. So what we do is we find elderly people and we match them up to a caregiver and we assist them with anything that they need on a daily basis to keep them at home longer and help them thrive.
Cool, cool, cool. So, we're here in Paris, Tennessee, by the way. Speak shout out to Paris, Tennessee. So, what are the different areas that you serve? And obviously, here in Paris, counties that you serve and stuff like that.
Yeah, so we cover we actually have offices in Paris, Tennessee, Jackson, Tennessee, and Union City, Tennessee.
Oh,
And based out of those offices, we cover most of Western Tennessee, minus a few counties down kind of along the southern border. But then we also have an office in Murray, Kentucky that
Murray,
we cover
Kentucky.
a lot of Western Kentucky counties out of as well.
Speaking of that, do you have to have a different license when it comes to Kentucky and Tennessee? I
Yes,
assume.
yep. So it's a separate licensure, but we always doesn't matter where you live, you're part of our family regardless.
There you go. There you go. So, you mentioned Paris. So, do you go to the surrounding cities too, like Buchanan and Permeter and stuff like that?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So while we have offices, locations, all of our work is done in the home. So when somebody calls, we go to them. They don't come to us. We go to them. We assess all of their needs. We do actually do a full home safety assessment.
Wow.
To make sure that their home is a safe place for them. Things like rugs and open spaces to make sure there's no fall hazards in place. These are things that we look out for to make sure that people can stay home longer without having to go to the hospital and having falls, and that's a big issue that we see.
Prevention is the key. It's very, very important that we have your loved ones or your family member do a full blown home assessment. And I believe some of your, I mean, the owners are actually therapists. And it's very important that you have a qualified professional, not just one random person coming in, okay, and telling you what to do. But these are professionals. And of course, Zach is not a therapist, but he is an administrator of a nursing home. He used to be, right?
Yes, sir.
And he knows what we're talking about, and he sees this all the time too, the regulations and everything. So, Zach, could you please tell us again, what's the process? How can they reach out to you? I mean, what's the referral? Do they have to go to their doctor? Do they need to have a doctor's order or a therapist order, or can they just call you directly?
Absolutely, they can reach out to us by phone. We also have a website that you can reach out to us through. You don't, no, there's no, we're technically non-medical, so there's no doctors that have to be involved, but we do like to coordinate with your doctors. We like to be a part of a team that assists you in living a good, healthy life. And we believe that's what really is the thriving name of our organization. Not just your medical side, but your physical side, partnering with Jerry Hab and making sure that these guys can help keep you safe and keep you fit and in shape to live a good long life.
So, so you mentioned, doing home assessment, sending physical therapists, occupational therapists or speech therapists in that case with Aaron. So once they've done that, you mentioned you don't need to have a doctor's order, but it's very good that they have to collaborate and not really partner, but inform the physician about the services that they provide. So after that, when do you send the caregivers or the support people? How does that work?
So after we do the full assessment, we kind of develop a needs assessment. So it's what your needs are, and there's different levels of care. Obviously, some people just need a little bit of help to keep the house kind of tidy and do a little bit of light housekeeping work. Some people need full-on assistance, and so based on that, it determines on the amount of hours that you get based on a week's worth of time, and then from there we kind of build a team of people around you that is actually going to come out and provide those services. So Sometimes that's up, we can start the next day. Sometimes we need a little bit of time to build that out. But we like to make sure personalities go together. That is a person that is going to be a part of your everyday lifestyle, and you should be able to get along with them.
That's true. That's true. You don't want to send a caregiver, someone that will not match with your mom or your dad. It has to be a patient-cared approach or a person-centered approach. So that's very important. So, here's my next question, Zach, do you accept insurance? Does this cash pay, or how does this work? I mean, long-term care insurance and stuff like that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we actually fortunately work with the Choices program, which is the state Medicaid in Tennessee. We do accept VA patients, and we work really closely with veterans. And we actually have different programs that people that are veterans and spouses of veterans, even if they're deceased, can tap into some of those benefits. So we assist them in that process. We do take long-term care insurance, and then of course you can privately pay. Part of our assessment is determining what programs you may be eligible for to assist you in paying for these services.
There you go. Yeah. The first visit that they get to you is this. Let me just turn this off real quick. All right, there you go. All right, so somebody's calling, so I'll call you back later. There's a phone-in question. Anyway, so where are we? So on the first visit, does that do they have to pay, or is this a free service that you guys provide? So like a screening process?
Yeah, the initial assessment is free of service. Our goal is to obviously make sure you get the services that you need, even if it's not through us. We're not a good fit for everybody. We think everybody could benefit from our services. But if it's not a good fit, then we help you find who you need. If you're needing home health or you're in outpatient therapy, then we're going to get you those services that really would be a better benefit for you.
So that's true. All right. So what's next with now we're here in the meeting with Alzheimer's Tennessee there.
Yeah.
So what's next with Thriving at Home in Alzheimer's Tennessee? I mean, we're gonna help more people here in Henry County.
We are. So we're putting together a group of people here in the Henry County area that is actually going to organize events and provide some support groups and things for not only people with Alzheimer's and dementia, but their families, because they're the support groups for a person with Alzheimer's and dementia just really need the resources in order to know how to go through the process with that loved one.
So true. There's a time and place to do it one-on-one, like what Zach and his team is doing. There's also a time and place for a group setting, just like church. There's a time and place you talk to your pastor one-on-one, or you're having this conversation. There's also a time and place where you congregate and meet up with like-minded people. And this is what the Thriving at Home is doing. They're developing a team of people here to actually develop a senior citizen. We have a senior citizen group here to develop a support group, not just for Thriving at Home, but for the whole community. And that's what the reason why we're here right now. So Zach, where can we find you? Where can we reach you at? You got a telephone number, your fax number, your website, your social security, and your just kidding.
So you can reach us online at thrivingseniorcare.com. That is thrivingseniorcare.com. Or you can reach us by phone at 731-407-9051. And somebody will be available 24/7. They can answer a phone.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Zach. Appreciate you. But before I let you go, ladies and gentlemen, I know people are calling and texting now. Thank you again for watching live. Before I let you go, always remember the word FAST, F-A-S-T, letter F. Find people that will bring out the best in you, because you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. So whoever you hang out with, that's going to be you. Do they hang out with the awesome people here with Thriving at Home, Alzheimer's Tennessee? Now we want to change the people's lives here in Henry County, right? And next letter is letter A, take action. All the stuff that we're doing, it's not going to do me good. It's not even going to do Zach good if you don't take action. Take action by reaching out to thrivingathome.com.
Thriving Senior Care.
Thriving Seniors. We put it up on the meeting notes. And take action. Go to their website. Call them. Hey, I need this help. Would you be able to help me? Stuff like that. Even with the Alzheimer's Tennessee, there's so much resources that they're providing. And next letter is letter S, share and subscribe. The more shares, the better for them. The more subscription, of course, and the more people that we share. Not because it sounds cheesy or something, but it might not be beneficial to you, but it could be beneficial to someone else. You may not have Alzheimer's and dementia, knock on wood, but some of your family members, some of the people that you're working with might be inflicted with it, and then you can find that resources, right? So share and subscribe. last but not least, is letter T, is you teach it. Why? Because when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you're actually teaching it, like what they're doing right now, they're going to teach people how to understand Alzheimer's. This is what they're doing. They're meeting up here earlier. They're kind of cleaning up already, but they were meeting. They're meeting. How can we teach the Henry County, Paris, Tennessee, surrounding area how to understand the Alzheimer's? Again, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Any last parting wisdom, Chad?
Yeah, just no, we're here to be a resource for you. So we just want to be here and help you through the process, whatever that looks like.
Cool. Well, thank you very much, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
appreciate
you.
it.
Be awesome, be great, be excellent, and we'll see you on the next episode of our Jerry Hab Show. Bye.